fierce one, but you've fairness in your eyes.
I have fairness in my eyes indeed. Hello and welcome. Welcome back to another episode of The Benevolent Witcher. Welcome back to the Witcher 3 on Onkruid channel. Back where we left off with some nice FPS lag and some birds in the background. I'm kind of limit testing my computer at this point in time because there's a large video rendering while I am also playing and recording The Witcher 3, so I understand if there are some hiccups. I will cut my computer some slack, Mr. Frosty. I think his name is Frosty in like the system settings because he is completely whited out. Oh Jesus, that's quite some severe FPS lag though. All right, Mrs. Elihal, I presume.
Welcome. Do come in.
That's not a Mrs. Well, I guess, of course, the Bard Dandelion, from what we've seen and heard from him, there was, holy shit, this guy is flirting candles. There was an assumption to be made that some bisexuality would at least be going on, right?
Dandelions, looking for Elihal.
You've come to the
Elihal.
right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elihal?
Yes? Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Are we gonna enter RuPaul's Drag Race for a second?
Maybe
Yo,
better.
sheesh.
So you are...
Elihal.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean...
My man's about to get cancelled.
He was blind drunk.
I want to know the rest. We have to, you know, some awareness. Awareness for bisexuality, for pansexuality. Everybody can love everyone, you know?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well.
So we really have a progressive member of the queer society here in front of us. Lovely.
Became a loyal customer afterwards.
When did you last see him?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patch.
Yeah, I bet you he got his whole patched, you know?
He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Talk about what, though?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I
Alchemist
fear.
Kalkstein.
The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square.
Oh,
but
damn.
as he perished, the goings on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I'm just imagining Dumbledore before he gets arrested and taken to the Ministry of Magic, disappearing with his little clap, and Fox the Phoenix helping him out, and just also him disappearing and the letters appearing like the Minister of Magic sucks flaccid cock, and then Kingsley Shacklebolt leaning over and like, you can't deny it, Minister. Dumbledore's got style.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Based.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
One thing I am sometimes a little bit doubtful about is whether I don't want to
Nice to meet
put my swords on the hook.
Much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Alright, thank you very much. put my swords up on hook and become a gimp for Tomina in White Orchard. Have you heard about her? She's actually this woman with like a big base. The bits. Sounds like we entered kind of the favela area of Novigrad. Full of beggars probably and crooks, but I thought we were here already. I mean, the pigs are roaming the street here, so I guess this really is, sorry to say it, but the lowest of the low. Full of drunks and shady individuals. Hello, shady individual. Oh, are these guys up for a fight? Looks like it. They don't want to do it, but I guess we will show them what the streets of Novigrad have in order for them at night. If they really want. Oh, sorry, didn't know you were still alive. I can assure you that you're not alive anymore right now, though. I will loot his chicken sandwich. I will loot his chicken sandwich, and wouldn't you know it? Ooh, a chicken leg. They're just sprawling the streets of Novigrad with delicacies at this point in time. Also, just like the idea of death and despair happening in the middle of the street and no one batting an eye kind of shows you what kind of neighborhood this is as well.
Just like a
The summit at
in my right hand, and
socialist.
over me coffin
Socialist,
sing
well, we
this
all know
cheer.
there's elves
He
in our
died a
butts.
drunk, but
True,
a gentleman.
I'd have Emion for one. Francesca
For
Binderbeer.
fuck's sake, man. The ambience in this game is unparalleled. The FPS in this episode is also unparalleled, because it's never been this
Excuse
bad.
me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Class is in session at 12 at night.
I'll wait.
It won't take long.
Do we have to wait outside? Can't I wait inside?
It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd you get bit?
Mom!
Well, he
Where are
died.
ya? You don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day, I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar! That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Everybody gonna leave, or are we just gonna have to talk with these children here? Well, they are named, so I guess we need to talk with these children here. Marabella.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold.
Because he's just
That
a
was his
fun
interest.
guy.
When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Did you see him later?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Fungus incident. I think every high school had one of them as well, right?
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol
Oh
their
god, she's a
noble
horse
beauty.
girl.
Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Very polite, Geralt.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Sorry, I actually had an internal bleeding in my ears for the past 14 seconds while you were reading your poetry to me. I didn't quite catch that. Oh, do you want me to read it again? No, I don't think that's necessary. That's okay. No looking at getting any closer to Dandelion now. This looks like a beautiful area of the town.
Why does the temple guard do nothing about it? They should toss them out by their coattails.
The guard has other things on its mind. They chase mages now, left us to fend for ourselves.
Alas, it's always the decent folk in the struggle.
So I guess not everybody is so fond of the guard's new list of priorities. trying to eradicate mages from the town first before everything else. There's a notice board here. There's probably gonna be a fast travel sign up here too as well. A contract for the haunted house, and I mean Gwent ornaments. We are not indulging in that so far. Thank you very much for the contract. Is the store still open? Hello. Oh, well, tell me something about Hermes's artifacts, please.
These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew? You could hardly expect me to sell them.
That's true, I guess.
Where did Aramis live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
So this guy has some weird artifacts. All items needed to complete quests. I think I will buy all of them. Uses magic to show the number of cards missing from your collection. Oh yeah, sure. Why not? Not that I'm wanting to complete the collection or anything, but hey, I'll do it. Oh wow. Okay, so this is where we can reset our passive upgrade tree. You know what? I'll buy all the quest items. 40, fine. 4, fine. 4, fine. 55, okay, and then I'll buy the magic Gwent book as well, because why not? Is there anything we want to sell? Oh yeah, we'll definitely sell some old bear hides, a little ladle, a vial. It's probably gonna be all, because these things don't earn us a pretty penny in this shop. We could sell some of our crafting ingredients, because again, we're not really doing anything with them. But then again, we're not doing anything with our money either. There's probably gonna be another shop that gives us more gold for all of these items, but I think I do just want to get rid of them and get rid of the weight they bring. And there we go.
Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it.
We could ask Triss about it. Did we just get a little additional side quest? This one, right? Oh, both of these, right? Alright, I think this is Molly's place. This is probably the person with like the high rank in terms of nobility.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Yes.
Shouldn't interest you. The
The
Baroness don't mingle
daughter
with just
probably,
anyone.
right?
Don't worry. I'm here to see your
Oh
chambermaid.
no, chambermaid,
Molly.
that's it, yeah.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Are we gonna have trouble, mister?
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
I'm sorry
There's
for
no
the FPS,
mistaking
guys. I
that.
really should not be
But
recording.
for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
We have met before. In Vizima,
We've
I
met
remember.
before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Who's
Looking for a girl named
sleeping
Molly. Heard she
nearby?
works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Ah, sure. Why not?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Who knows? Maybe we get some valuable information from the walk there. Or maybe we can also just show the guard outside our house that we are actually in good company and that he doesn't have to get rid of us. And we also get this additional nice little cutscene. Yeah, that's nice.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
What?
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
What do you mean Bruges? That's like a literal town in Belgium.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
No, why
what I
not?
came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
We could always use another saddle, you know?
Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Chestnut's my choice. Thunderbolt, yeah?
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Are we gonna have some more interesting mechanics than last time I had a horse race, or is it just like try to be quick and that's it? Because last time I was a little, not disappointed, but I mean a little bit let down.
I adore the speed.
Faster.
Okay, just keep on following the yellow brick road. I thought I had to jump over that fence for a second. We're gonna save up the horse's stamina a bit as well. Maybe during the FPS lag, it can take a little breather. Is that the finish line? Because that would be awesome. No, it's not the finish line at all. Okay, our horse stamina needs to recover. I don't understand. Am I doing anything wrong? Could I do anything differently? How do I make the stamina recharge? Do I use it in like just some occasions? Well, I have to spare the horse a little bit. I'll try to bar his way while the stamina recharges. I guess that's all I can do, right? But that seems so lame and unfair. It's going quite okay though. How long is this race? The finish has to be here, right? Yes, sir! Okay. Come on. Give me that saddle.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Let's go.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Looks like we're making some friends. I must say, quite respectable that this fella gets beaten in a race and still he is kind and courteous to us. I would kind of expect the Nilfgaardian people, especially the higher ups, to be a little bit less friendly, you know? Beautiful stuff. Okay, and we can sell this for 125, that's not nothing. Let's talk to Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt? That Geralt? The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again?
Yep, that's me.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for...
Presumably it is the other way around. I don't know. I don't know the Witcher lore, but I can imagine.
Battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
I don't want to break her image of
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Oh, we have to tell her, okay?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, He'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Weird. But thank you, Molly.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Alright, so we have to remember. We have to remember that when we meet Dandelion, we have to tell him that Molly wants to see him edging. I mean, his etchings. Are we in like a separate part of the map, or can we just get out of here? Oh, I guess we can just get out of here if we want to. It's quite a big estate, though. I think I will talk to them to travel back together, because again, I feel like we are creating bonds. Because the rich people are somewhere else, right? They can't sit with the common folk. I hope to be able to just jump around and get down. Jump, everybody get it. Jump, but it's not possible. Let's ride back, homies. I got what I came here for.
There you are. Shall we return together?
I feel like his name was also
Gladly.
Green.
It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
His name was Green, right? Is that just because he's an ally? Because we are kind of working for the Emperor right now? Or is he really becoming our friend?
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise.
Thank you for your
See
saddle,
you.
sucker. Alright, that was fun. That was nice. Let's celebrate with a little haircut. This man looks like an older version of me. Short hair and a ponytail. Shaved head and a ponytail. Just a shave. I don't really want to lose my beard, to be honest. But I am here now, and I got out of my clothes. Well, let's go back to babyface for a while, you know. What else am I gonna use my money for? I wonder if the game design goes as far as to, like, in some missions the result will be different regarding whether you're shaved or not. Like, somebody from way up above in the rankings of nobility will be like, oh, such a brute, such a low-life farmer's son. I'm not talking to him, and when you're shaved, she's like, is that a Calvin Klein model I spot there? You know, something like that.
I'll have it for you next week. I was here last week. And you also told me to come next week.
Exactly. Next week.
But this week is the next week of which you spoke last week.
No. This week is this week.
How do you find
Next week
Novigrad?
won't come to...
Well, I find it quite fun, and it suits me, especially since there are these philosophers just running rampant, having interesting discussions that make a whole lot of sense, you know? Whoa, what's going on here? Var Atre Guard Captain. I want to talk to Rosa.
What do you want?
I'm the new swordplay
Rosa Var
instructor.
Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
That was easy. Let's hope that she doesn't
Won't you realise what
betray
you got
me.
yourself into?
Hope so too.
Because she can immediately be like, I have no idea who you are and I didn't ask for anyone, so...
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
I am following you. You don't have to run into the wall, we can chill, you know? Is that her?
You're my new
Looking
instructor.
feisty.
Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Alright, so now we just beat her up with a nice wooden stick and then the quest is complete. Seems easy. I'm not only the benevolent witcher, but I'm still my own self, Vincent, you know? I'm still Onkruid, and in real life, they don't even have to pay me anymore to beat up women, you know? I'll not use my Quen sign, I'll make it a fair fight. Quite fair, you see? Quite a fair fight. And boom, and boom, and boom, and then slap her around a bit, and then maybe hit her with a heavy attack. Well, hit her with a heavy attack is what I said, Geralt. Can't keep blocking. Stop flaunting and fight. Baby girl, look at your health bar, it's disappearing. Ow. I deserve that. For calling her baby girl.
Well fought. You're much much better than the last
Jesus Christ.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Is she supposed to be
one. Then who are you?
engulfed in
Did you
blood?
get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
The armor in the back looks kind of like the
what's so
armor
exciting about
Avatar
it?
Aang
Living
wears
on
when
the
they're shopping
edge,
for new gear.
Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Yeah, why are you covered in shit?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Wait, your sister?
Ratted! You're quick!
I presume that giant portrait hanging there is gonna be of her father, the owner of the estate here.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle one?
Savage? But I mean, I feel like I'm handling my sword quite efficiently, to be honest. Again, looking at your health bar. Okay, you can attack me, it's fine. Yeah, good attack, bro. Good attack. I'll get beat up against the pole. Again, I don't really know if you understand how this fight is going. Because you say stop flaunting and fight, but I can see your health bar depleting in quick succession. I got you into a corner. I don't want to kill you. Do I need to, like, wait a bit? Are you sure about this? You're sure? You're sure? Okay, well, you did it. Okay, thank you.
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sure, what do I have to lose?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
It's not like I'm searching for my lost daughter.
What are you 2 lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my
Okay, I think
relationship
they
with
are
Dandelion?
sisters.
Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Sorry, you lost me.
You're not the first to be confused. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Easy, ladies. I don't want to yell.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth 2 sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trabaritz. Very skilled and
What the fuck is a
exceptionally talented, of
Trabaritz?
course.
This woman, not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta.
Thank you very much, girls.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Sure.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
That is some jealousy up in those eyes. So, is that like a time-locked quest? As in, do I really need to be here tomorrow at the same time, or otherwise we will be in trouble? Or new quest, fencing lessons. Go to the Var Atra residence tomorrow to give Rosa fencing lessons. I'm gonna do something unorthodox, but I want to finish off the recording. but I am way too afraid that I will completely forget about it. And there's a view. I feel like there's so much of Novigrad that we have not even explored yet, but what I'm gonna do to not forget is literally meditate for 24 hours and just... Is that weird? Sitting in her garden, just sleeping for an entire day in order to give her fencing lessons the next day? I think it's quite based. I think that's what a dedicated teacher would do, you know? This count as tomorrow though, right? Is she gonna be in the basement again? Whoops. Hello. I'm here for the lessons. But I'm here for the lessons. What about tomorrow? This is tomorrow. Do we need to wait a little bit longer? What if I wait like 2 more hours? Oh, I have to tell the guard captain. Even though I'm already in the basement, I have to go upstairs and tell the guard captain about the fencing lessons. That's great. That's cool. That's awesome. Hey, can you escort me into the house I just ran out of, please?
Greetings. You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk.
Are you kidding me?
Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
I guess we found kind of a loophole in the system because, I mean, I know that she was just in her basement. Holy shit, we got a little time paradox of cats here. And we have those kinds of people again, huh? Nice. Really helpful for when I want to record my outro. Alright, thank you very much for watching this low FPS episode of The Witcher 3. Made some nice progress in the main quest, got a new side quest, became a fencing teacher, met some kiddies, met some pigs in the middle of the street, but we still haven't met Dandelion again. He's rigging us around the rose, he's sending us around Novigrad, but at least we're exploring the city and making new friends in the process, winning saddles. See you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.